Once you meet somebody, you will feel either restless or restful. It is because the man carry with him an aura. Aura is called vibrations, thought vibrations. A man with positive mental attitude, like a director of Yashodhya Hospital, is always calm, serene, positive, because he's a wise man. He want to live his life very happily, peacefully. So he don't create any kind of negativity because he has learned yoga. Yoga is teaching yama and niyama. Yama is being non-violent, being truthful, being very positive, never allowing greed, anger, hatred, jealousy to cloud your mind, and never allow your sexual energy to overpower your decent behavior as a gentleman in the society. Also, he knows purity of thought. Right thought is your mastery. He knows. So what he does, thought, word and action, he is very pure. He never thinks wrong because thought only begins good or bad. Good thought, good results, bad thought, bad results, then he is contented. If you go to his kitchen, you will see 200 years old father's oven he is using. And he telling him proud of it because he serves. He is a down-to-earth man. He is not a very ambitious man. He is simple, humble man. You see, he is gentleman. That is called honesty, integrity, humility, generosity. He is generous. He is feeding peacocks. Thousands of rupees he has spent every month on peacocks. Also, he feeds dogs. Here and there, whenever he find hungry dogs, he is generous, he kind. He knows life is short. I'm not here permanent, so he want to help as much as possible. He understands from Ralph Waldo Emerson, don't try to be happy yourself and selfish. Try to be useful, productive, creative. As a doctor, he's a great, useful man. And he's very compassionate and kind. That way people honored him. He's getting validations and appreciation and approval from everyone because he's a skillful man. You see, that is the important things in life. So Satyanarayana doctor carries aura. Friends, in Telugu behavior, people call first name, then doctor. Generally it is called Dr. Satyanarayan, but if Telugu style is Satyanarayana doctor. So he carries an aura. Early in the morning, 4, 5, anytime sir comes, I'm so happy. Our the best moment is when we are on the meditation point in Om Shanti Ashram. So sir, what happens? A man just meet you. See, I have read several books. Little, not much. There is a Claude Blister book called The Power of Believing, The Magic of Believing. There he is telling, enter somebody's house. Either you will feel joy or you feel burning circumstances. Because a man with negative mental attitude, that is called absurd, useless, hate, greed, anger, you will start burning and you will try to escape. And I tell you a small story, though the film become bigger. There was a predator hunter, you can say. He used to go to the forest and pick up some chicks of birds. So one day he got some parrots. He got 5, 6. So he bought and he sold one to a very wise man, very decent man, nobleman like Dr. Satyanarayana. Other to a butcher who was killing, murdering all these cattle and selling meats, mutton. So what happens? They start grooming because parrots can talk. So after some time, a saintly man was going. So once he crossed the house of that wise man, what you call Brahmin, the wise man, he said, hey, guest has come, bring some water, give some tea, give some fruits, and talk to him nicely. Ask him, how are you, sir? How is your family? How everything fine? And he felt very happy, that man who was passing the road. Then he went to the other side, the butcher and the criminal slaughterer. He said, hey, kill him, murder him, cut first throat slowly so that the blood will come. You see, the environment, Sati Babu, well trained or bad trained, So the mind is this, so be very careful. Never be in the company of such people who have not been well trained. All are good people. See, people are not bad. They are born virgin. Only the training is required. You see, there are so many terrorists in the world. Why there is terrorists coming from one community? They have been trained like that. And why Atal Bihari Pai told that great poet and thinker, Javed Akhtar. Javed Akhtar asked Atal Bihari Pai, can India be secular because there is a BJP and there is a RSS? He told India is secular not because of BJP and RSS. Indian ethos, Indian philosophy, Indian culture and Indian every civilization had taught the world tolerance, taught the world loving in peace and harmony, telling the world whole earth is your family, sisters and brothers of America. It is teaching the world, think good of all, find good in all, be good with all, sarve bhavantu sukhina. It is teaching Atma Sarvhotisu. So that philosophy, though it is eroded, scattered, lost, still there is some trace. India never invaded. India never invaded any foreign nations, So it will be always secular, but the outsiders are only creating problems. They don't have the DNA of tolerance, patience, living together in perfect harmony and peace. And Rig Veda says, he gave an example to Javed Akhtar. Sankasadam sambadadam samomanasi janatam deva bhagimatha purve sanjanana upasate. Let's walk together on the path of love, affection, kindness, compassion. Let's speak the same thing. Let's saturate our mind with the noble thoughts of love, affection, kindness, compassion. Let's work day and night and make the world a better place for everyone, not only for mankind, but for every creature, birds with animal, plants and humans. That's why Javed Akhtar, India was secular, India is secular, India will remain secular because it is the land of Hindu. There is not a book, there is not one a man who taught the world. His mind, good or bad. What he taught, other religions follow. But in India, there is no preacher, all are interpreters, all are thinkers and philosophers. Thank you, Sati.
Thank you.